Hello everyone, today I am going to explain you the next question of lead code, and that is this. Convert sorted array to binary search tree. So what is binary search tree? You must know this, and we have to convert it into a height balanced binary search tree. What is a height balanced binary search tree? It is a binary tree in which depth of two subtrees of every node never differs by more than one. I hope you didn't get it. So it's nothing but it's like it is looking like balanced binary search tree. Yeah, it is looking, yeah, it is looking. Is it balanced binary search tree? Yes, it is. So what what we have to do in this question, we just have to pass an array. The computer is passing an array and in the function, and we have to complete this function, and we have to return a tree node. So like we have given input this and output this. So how we will convert a sorted array? So this is a sorted array. -10 -3 0 5 9 is a sorted array, and we have to convert it into balanced binary search tree, in which binary search tree is a tree whose left side is whose left node is less than the actual root node, and -3 is left node must be lesser than the root node of, that is, -3, and the root node 0 should be lesser than its right subtree. So right subtree must be greater than the root node, and 9's left subtree must be lesser than 9, and 9's right subtree, if there must be if there had been a right subtree, then it would be greater than 9. So this is the meaning of binary search tree. So what we have to do now, so let's see what we will do in this question. I hope you must have understood the question, and what we have to return, you got it. So we will start by thinking some of the approaches, and I think you have got it or not. So let's see the solution. Here we just have to return one thing, a helper function, which will pass nums, the starting index and the ending index. So this is the function which we have to return. So this function is completed, we have to return just this, and now we have to form a public void helper int nums, int start, int end. Starting index and ending index we have to pass, and if the starting index is greater than ending index, so we just have to return null, or else we have to return we have to find the root left. What we have to find is the roots left and roots right. So before that we have to find the middle. So int mid is equal to start plus end by 2. Now we have to form a tree node. Root is equal to new tree node, and what will be the root? It will be nums of mid. So this is our root. Roots left will be equal to what? Roots left will be helper nums, starting index will be start, and ending index will be mid -1. It's not 11, it's -1. Roots right will be, again we will call a recursive function of nums. Starting index will be from the mid +1 to the ending index. So this will be our function, and this will not be void, this will be tree node, because we are returning a root node. So this is what we have to do in this question. We have to find the mid value of the array, and we have to form the root node of that particular element of the array, and we just have to find its left and its right by seeing that, by calling recursively that own function from the zeroth value to the mid minus 1, and mid value will be the root value, and after that from the mid plus 1 to the ending index, and ending index we have passed as, this is our ending index as nums dot length minus 1, sorry, here will be minus 1. So let's run the code and see if it's working or not. So yeah, it's perfectly fine. So let's submit it. Yeah, it's 100% working. So if you want to see that how it's you must have to dry run this code, and let me show you how it's working. So to see how this code is working, so you have to form you have to dry run it, and dry running the code is a must in this question. So this is like this is what you have to do in this question by forming this tree, and these are the elements of the left subtree, and this is the right subtree, and at every node you have to start, you have to write one thing, three things you have to write at every node. That is the starting index, and that is the ending index, and that is the mid element. You have to write three things. In the initial stage you have to write starting index as 0 and the ending index as 4, because 5 elements are given in the array for example number 1 of this code, and for the other part you have to find similarly you have to do all this, and at every node you will find that. And if you feel difficulty, then you must see this, and let's comment down if you are getting any problem. So I hope you got it. The code is working very well, and you must, if it's if there is a problem in understanding, that is the problem from your side, and I hope you got it. Thank you and have a nice day.